Let's get straight to it, man. Now, let me tell you a couple of the most annoying things that I see in battle rap groups, or just in battle rap, really, just in general. I've been in these groups with some people for a decade. And some people, you may be in a group with somebody else for a decade and y'all might not even know me at all. You know what I'm saying? So people been in these groups for a while. I ain't never seen an opinion change on a post off arguing bars. Never ever have I seen, man, say something hot that he said. And then you say it. And then they be like, okay, yeah, you right, he won. Never. It's never happened. So debating the lyrics, to say a person won and debating the lyrics is really kind of pointless. And people act like they don't see that, but it is. That shit dumb. And then the second thing, every time somebody disagree with you, you act like they don't know shit about battle rap. So if I don't agree with you about a battle, I don't know shit and you got a bachelor in bars. What? Like, man, it's just ridiculous. And this is what people do every battle. Like, it's like a cycle of the same dumb shit every battle, and it never works. Like, the same people you telling don't know shit. If y'all agree about a battle, y'all gonna be telling some other people they don't know shit. And y'all agreeing about this battle, though. But the people that are disagreeing with that, the next battle, if they saying that, they don't know shit. Man, shut up. So, here's the funny part about this battle. I was there for first of all. And that's going to mean something when we get into this third round. The funny part about this battle is people keep saying people are judging Cassidy on a curve. But I feel like people are judging Hitman on a curve. I really do. I feel like Hitman might be getting judged on a curve his whole career. If we're just being dead real. But this battle, he's definitely getting judged on the curve. And the thing about it is, see, like, people talk about, let's get into this round one. People talk about Cassidy's style, like, being dated and this and that. Like, they, like, said this, but he didn't really say it how I'm about to say it. What Lou Castro and Shine say at the beginning of their battle. Man, you sound like Twerk. Man, no, you sound like Twerk. And then where Twerk was rumored to get his style from, what was it, Prez Mafia. And then they say other people sound like him. And then Rum Nitty delivers some like him sometimes now. And then if you listen to Top, I feel like, Top, his 4-bar setups are like, I meant to say Hitman now. His 4-bar setups are like T-Tops. It's the same. So when you say he has a dated flow, my specific question to anybody saying that is, who do you want him to rap like? Because a lot of these niggas rap alike. So when you say his flow is dated, just say who you want him to rap like. Because he got his own style. So if you want him to switch it, whose style do you want him to switch it to? Because it's not a date. It's a person. These niggas starting to sound like Twerk. When he came in and made an impact with his delivery, the punching delivery changed. So you want him to deliver like Twerk? Is that what you're saying? That's a lot of reason why niggas don't like Mook. Because he don't do that. So is this what you want? That's what I'm on. When niggas say that, that's my question. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? So, and then so I'm not about to get into the nitpicking and this shit, but I am, you know what I'm saying? Like, people talk about a dated bars like, yo, I'm not even going to nitpick the Super Mario bar. I'm going to just say this about it. Cassidy said something interesting. He said this nigga's high points was trash. That's the worst remix he ever did. So to say nigga's high points is trash, and then that's the worst remix you ever did, Kind of right, right? He had, look, people, look, in battle rap, and I noticed this about people too. People will, once you have your mind set on something, you're not going to change your opinion. So you'll make it be something that's not. His first round really wasn't that good. Man, you can't tell me that first round was that good. Listen, and he got a lot of reaction for stuff that really ain't real. You know what I'm saying? He Barry Sanders. His whole career, he was known for having terrible lines. No. His whole career, he was known for having bars. Till he got in battle rap and niggas that think they're nice tried to make him trash. Now he's known for being terrible, I guess. I don't understand the DoorDash bar. And if you know me saying that like, I'm gonna leave that there. I don't understand that DoorDash bar. You know what I'm saying? I like the casserole bar. That was fire. Now see, and this is what I'm saying about niggas. Y'all talk about grading shit on a curve, and y'all talk about dated bars and all of this type of shit, right? This is what y'all talking about. This is what y'all doing. But then my man had a catch a bullet football bar. A catch a bullet bar. Really? With a Dreamcast bar. A catch a bullet. But we talking about dated bars though. Like, no. Let's just be dead real. Aside from who won, I'm not here to change nobody's opinion of nothing. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Catch a bullet. We catching a... Keyboard only time you touch the pound. This is what we doing. Like, y'all are talking about dated bars and we catching a bullet. This is what we doing. When did Heartless battle Big Cannon? Was that like 2000 what? 11? 12? It was a long time ago, right? He had a See You in Hell bar there. It wasn't booable then. That's a nice bar. Heartless said it 10 years ago. And I'm not mad at him. I'm not even here to say, oh, he bar flipped or he stole it. He got booed for that. He didn't supposed to get booed for that. But y'all talking about dated bars though, and he had them in this round. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird, like, and then at the end of his battle, the end of his verse, he had one of them T-top / Hitman build-ups that really ended kind of weak if y'all just want to be real about it. Like, get him awake. Get him the weights. It's gonna be something, what do you say? Get him awake. It's gonna be, the last question gonna be, is he awake? And for you to build it up 8 bars, that's not a punchline to end it with. No. Yeah, no. It's just not. So, people tried to make it seem like Hitman was really snapping in that first, and he kind of wasn't, fam. Be that real with you. He wasn't snapping in that first. He wasn't. Now, let me tell y'all, we gonna get into Cass first. Now, this is Cass' problem / everybody else's problem. All right, and I say this all the time. That island wave. I tell Mickey this all the time. This is one of my slogans. Battle rap fans don't like patterns. People don't look at putting words together as actual skill. They're not listening to you. They're listening for you. They want you to say something that will make them be like, oh my God. They're not thinking about you putting the words together. If you don't let them know it's coming a mile away, like Hollow Said Clips does, sometimes they won't care. And with Cass, if he's not saying something that's real crazy with the moniker of people already feeling like he's trash, him patterning his bars is a bad thing for him. However, for the battle rap fan, it doesn't ignore the fact that it's still skill when it's happening. If it's happening in a skillful way. If this was a Jag and O-Red review, I would talk about how Jag was kind of doing that in his first round, and it was horrid. It was ridiculously bad in that first round. But he was rapping. But it was bad. With Cass, people try to make it seem like it's better than what it was, and then try to say everyone else was grading on the curve. But this is his problem. Like I said, he doesn't know. Nobody's ever told him that battle rap fans don't like patterns. So when he gets into his first round, listen, you can say whatever you want. Once he got into the Spalding part, he was into his bag a little bit. Even if you hate him, you can't just deny that he was not in his bag when he was talking about that, right? He was in his bag during that part, right? Right? Okay, so look. Before that, what happened was he had a pattern. I clap a shot. And look. And this is what I'm saying about you battle rap niggas. Everybody who's sharing that post, like, that was misquoting the I'll tie up your grandpop shit, like, everybody that, like, was, and I think that was in the second round. That was second round. But it's still relevant. Everybody who was sharing that, you are part of the problem in battle rap, because, like, you are literally, like, somebody literally misquoted the line just to talk shit about it, and then the fans are sharing that. So, like, you're showing a biased opinion of shit, right? So, Cass got into, like I said, at the beginning of his first, he got into a pattern. And battle rap fans don't like patterns. They're not listening to what you're really doing. So he had like 16 bars of, man, I clap a shot. And then he was saying, I don't remember all the other, man, something. If it's a conversation, man, just grab a mop. Man, the cash I got is running out of space like an astronaut. You'll get a conversation. If it's a conversation, you get hit with a combination like a master lock. Now, the fans reacted to the master lock part, but what you're listening out is he started this 16 bars ago. Now, some people will look at it as, oh, it's filler, and some of it is. You know what I'm saying? Basically. You know what I'm saying? And people don't look at that as skill. They're listening for the master lock bar or anything like that. Really, within that whole 16 bars, a fan to say the only hot bar was the master lock bar. That's how battle rap fans are programmed. And he doesn't get that. Well, no, he doesn't get that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why fans will say he's trash, because they don't like rappers. Even the people that are in the culture who are good at it, fans don't appreciate them, like the Disasters and the people like that. People don't look at this like he's nice. When he does the shit that he does, that shit's nice. That's skill. You can't do that shit. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? People don't look at it as skill. He was talking to him at the end of his first round. You can say whatever you want. I was in the building. People know that he won that first. He won that first. It's just you could deny it, you could say no, he didn't. I mean, I don't, like I said, I've never seen an opinion changed. So I'm not here to change when I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not here to say I don't want you to do. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yes, I do. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if you think Hitman won, okay, cool, Hitman won. I still know what the fuck I'm talking about. So okay. Cassidy's up 1-0. You can say whatever you want. Cassidy's up 1-0. It's just it is what it is. Just be quiet. Okay? Now listen. People always talk about I'm street, I'm hood, I'm from the hood, I'm from the street. I know, like if you've been in them environments, been in them situations, like been in the hood, been in prison, any of that, the best quality you could acquire from all of that is being an observant. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of them people. Like I told y'all, I was there. At the beginning of the battle. Tell y'all a couple. Now look. Let me speed through this second. Let's speed through this second so we can get to this third. At the beginning of the battle, it took like 20 minutes to start the battle because they were getting the entourages on stage, settling who could be on stage and who couldn't. It literally took like 20 minutes. But during that, Hitman jumped off the stage and was in the front of the stage, like in the front. And that shit didn't make no sense to me until the battle was going on. Now, that's a sidebar. We're going to get back into what did he say? Put that in your mind. We're going to get back to that. Now, look. Let me hear. A nigga said, I'm front line when it's beef, nigga. I handle mine. Your army ain't seen when it's war, nigga. They camouflage. Boo! Hitman didn't say that. That came from K-Shine versus Sue Surf. He got booed for that bar. That's not a booable bar. That's a fire bar. But you want to know what happened? K-Shine was up 1-0. And Surf Mans them was right there. And Shine started going off in that second. And he was talking about them. So what did they do? They booed. Because they mans was down. So if this nigga wins this round, he clearly lost. Because we know he lost his purse. Right? People never probably peeped that about Shine's second round. Shine's second round was fire. And he was getting booed. Why? Because it was his mans in him in the front trying to even up the battle. Now, people could say that Surf evened up the battle, Surf still in one, whatever. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is Hitman's second round was bad. Do you understand me? It was worse on camera than it was in the building. Listen to me, y'all. First of all, I already said this. He raps like T-Top. And when he's in his setups. When he's in his build-ups, he got booed for his T-Top build-up, right? Then he got booed for the temple bar. Now, I'm not about to nitpick, but I will say this. What is a bow? Like, I'll put a bow down. Like, what is a bow? Okay, what's a bow? And then your temple is in your head. So how you gonna put a bow down in my temple? Like, you can at least name a body part that's down on the body. So you can put a bow down in the nigga foot or a bow down in the nigga knee. So if you made a nigga put a bow down in my knee, and then I pray to my God, like, it would make a little bit more sense, I guess. But you put a bow down somewhere that's up. You shooting like this? I mean, I don't know. That's not a good bar. And they booed him. Okay? Yo. He said that touched the pound. I mentioned that earlier. He said that in this round. Last time you touched his second round wasn't good, y'all. I swear to God, it wasn't. Now, he got booed for a bar that I thought was pretty cool. The layaway, I just came to put something down. That wasn't no bad bar. It wasn't no room shaker, but it wasn't no booable. You're not supposed to boo a nigga for that. I just came to put something down. Hell no. Don't boo him for that. Diddy had a totem pose bar. Now, this is the last thing I'm going to say about this round. When did I battle Daylight? 2012. I had a totem pole for a stack. I'll rock his head. Like, cause totem pole be a stack of four heads. So for a stack, I'll rock. Whatever. I killed that nigga. Whatever, though. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is that was almost 10 years ago. And y'all be talking about dated bars. Like, I don't get y'all. Now, here's the thing about Cash Second. Listen. Hitman lost the second round. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm not here to change your opinion. I just don't give a fuck. I don't care. But I'm going to tell you this. Cassidy put you in the mindset before you start rapping. It's a reason why he said, man, that shit sound like a mixtape verse, dog. This shit about to get personal. Because everything in his second round was about Hitman. You could say it's whack. You could say whatever you want about it. But it was some whack shit about Hitman. It wasn't a whack bow down in your temple that you could say to anybody. It wasn't a whack a keyboard is last time you touched a pound that you could say to anybody and it's whack. It wasn't a whack totem pole bar that is old. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a whack shit that you could say to anybody. So if y'all say that Cash Second was whack, he had whack personals. So he was talking to you. So it may be some shit that you didn't want to hear about yourself that you say is whack, but he still is. It's a talking to. It's a lecture. It's still a lecture. So you trying to say you came out the lecture and didn't get anything out of it? You still got lectured. You didn't lecture. You weren't talking to a nigga. You didn't bar a nigga head off like you. Was your lyrical round? Oh, that shit was trash. So this round, this was his personal round, and it was personal. And he got booed for the teeth shit, mainly because I already told y'all it was the K-Shine effect. He was getting into jokes. He had 8 bars about the nigga teeth, clearly. And 4 bars into him, he gets booed. Is it a fire bar? Am I saying, oh, that bar was fire? Are you trying to say that was fire? No, I'm not trying to say it was fire. I'm trying to say niggas don't be getting booed for jokes. Let him get into his shit. And you only booing because the same reason your army ain't seen when it's war, nigga, they camouflage. Trying to even up the battle because this nigga just had this whack-ass round and got booed in it. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, he got in the bars like my man, like, keep it going, nigga. Keep going. He say a bar, nigga, keep going. He say a bar, nigga, keep going. Then he did the shit that niggas don't catch on to. Man, your little brother was protecting you. Man, yeah, man, it was in Verb when Verb lectured you. Oh man, that shit was unacceptable. Man, I guess, man, I had the brotherhood was, man, having sex with you. Is you homosexual? Man, I guess it's true. It was a pattern. It was like 10 bars of a pattern. People don't catch on to that. They don't like that type of shit. Battle rap fans their attention spans don't care for that type of shit. Now, let's get into this third. Like I told y'all, I was right there. I was right there. I was in the building and I was right there for this. When ARP addressed my man in the crowd, like, oh man, it was cool when you was doing it for your people, but now calm down. And y'all want to put a face on who that is? Go to Rosenberg's recap. Go to Hip Hop Is Real. Rosenberg talking about his battle. The nigga with the red hat, the white dude or whatever they are, with the red hat, respectfully, with the red hat, his brother or whatever, that was him. And what he was doing was, look, Hitman has sections of people everywhere. And we was in the section with the St. Louis niggas, but they was right in the front. Like Rosenberg and them was like right there, literally in the front. We was next to a whole section of St. Louis niggas. My man was yelling, keep going during the end of Cass second. And at the end of his shit, when ARP was like, how y'all got this shit? He was saying this shit is over. It's 2-0. He killed him. And my man and them niggas was tight over there. They were mad. They were mad because he was screaming, Cass figured it out. That's what he was doing. He was screaming, Cass figured it out. And the nigga got mad at him. And you could hear it on the camera. I just watched it today. You can hear him. The nigga said something to him. One of the St. Louis niggas said something to him. And he just got pissed. Like, nigga, I'm like that. I say what I want. Keep going. Like, he was yelling and screaming, just saying what he wanted to say. That's why he was still talking after the battle, like, to make a point. And then, when my man said something to him, you could clearly hear him say, I'll meet you outside. But the point is, he left and went outside as he was saying this. So like, he wasn't playing with this nigga. Like, look, he really had a point to prove. Like, I'm like that. Like, I'll say what I want. I'm cheering for this nigga. He won. I don't care what you niggas say. But they were tight over there. That's why it was a problem for him doing that. Because they were tight. Because Hitman had lost. You can say whatever you want. I'm telling you, I was right there. Niggas was tight. They were tight. The St. Louis niggas were tight. They didn't walk out feeling like Hitman had won. I promise you that. They were tight. So, I only want to talk about this show out shit. Because I feel like the fans are weird. I hear people talk about the Cassidy was in the middle and how did Cassidy run away from this situation and all that dumb shit. Let me explain something to y'all. Let me explain something to y'all. It never had anything to do with Cassidy, period. Show out did what he did. My man said something to him. Get your bitch ass out of here or shut your bitch ass up. Some shit like that. I don't know exactly what he said. I couldn't tell you what he said. But I know that he leaned over and said something to him. Now, my man with the black hoodie on is the toughest nigga in America. Let's get that understood. That's the toughest nigga in America. Nobody touched him. He cradled to whoever seen the movie Cradle to the Grave. Jet Li did all his fight scenes with his hand in his pocket. Yeah, he was cradled to the grave with niggas. Yeah, he didn't even get hype about the whole situation, and he controlled everything about what was going on up on that stage. My man had the entire situation under control the whole time, and it looked just as crazy on cam as it did in person. But in person, it looked way crazier. Because I didn't even see, if you seen the footage, you see that nobody touched him. It was like a force field of him. Like where he was at, it was like an imaginary line that nobody was crossing or passing. But we were on the other side. So we looking at like a whole crowd of niggas, St. Louis niggas trying to get the niggas. But all I see is my man. Like, yo, like, so it's looking like 1 on 50 and the 1 is winning. But there's no fight. But it's looking like in the standoff, it's looking like 1 nigga's pushing 50 niggas back. It's kind of how it looks. I know that that's not happening. I was commenting like, yo, nothing's even happening. That's the only niggas were over there with them that's even saying anything is him. And he's got his hand in his pocket. I kept saying that like, yo, is that a gun? Are they scared? Like, what's going on? Nothing's even happening. These niggas need to calm down. Like, I was talking to the St. Louis and like, yo, your man's them tripping. Look, what? They all need to rush him. He's the only problem. And I was talking about my man. And he was not going for none of that shit. Jet Li wasn't having it with none of them niggas. Jet Li wasn't having it with none of them niggas. Period. It wasn't going down. So, it had nothing to do with Cassidy, ever. It was about my man who told him, get your bitch ass out of here, shut the fuck up, whatever he said to him. He came back over there to talk to my man, but once that happened, Jet Li stepped in front. And then all hell broke loose for everybody else except Jet Li and the people that came with him. Period. So niggas acting like Cass was scared and Cass was all that. It never had anything to do with Cass. I swear to God, if Hitman come up, niggas need to say this clip. If Hitman come back to battle rap, niggas need to have an angle on him. And it don't gotta be true. This to be partially capped. Niggas need to tell him that his worst hater is Show Out. You can have a round, win a round like that on this nigga, dog. For real. Talk about how that nigga ruin your rounds because he jealous of you. You can paint a whole picture. The older brother, the jealous little brother, you always get the attention, this and that. This is why he ruined the battles and act tough for attention. You can get a round off like that, dog. Because he ruined a few, he done ruined like 3 battles. And I'm not saying he even ruined this battle, but you could paint a picture like that. You could win a round and hit me like that. I swear to God. And I'm not even saying that that's true. But what I'm saying is that show out is extra for no reason. Like, you didn't even have to involve yourself in the shit. Just because my man said that to you doesn't mean you have to react and potentially ruin the battle. Now, luckily, Cassidy had Jet Li with him, and there was no smoke that was about to be had. And he had the whole situation under control. But had it not been for Jet Li being upstage, maybe it would have been a bigger altercation than it was. Shout out to Jet Li, dog. That nigga's the toughest nigga in America. Nobody touched him. Nobody. He got mad one time. Like, he got mad for like, out of that whole about 3-minute commotion, he was mad for about 12 seconds. Then niggas realized, yo, all right, damn, Jet Li mad. We need to calm down. And then shit was straight. You know what I'm saying? ARP, like he was talking to ARP. ARP, like, man, check your man. He trying to talk to me like it's a heavy situation. He's like, man, it's not going to be a heavy situation. Hit him with the Beasley, calm down, trailer the Beasley voice. So, that's all I care about with that third. You say whatever you want about the third. You could, Hitman had a good third. It wasn't a bad third. It was Hitman. I don't think that Nick Cannon shit was as impactful because he didn't even address the crowd. Like, people didn't never really even see him. People didn't ever really even see him on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So that was like, it happened, but damn, you went up there and dap Cass. Like, you know, so you could give him in the third if you want to. I don't think he really won anything. But you give him the third. But nope. And that's the recap, man. Cass won. Y'all got to stop. And my prediction was correct. I said Cass is going to win the battle, and the culture is not going to let him get the W. That's what's happening. The culture not going to let him get the W. So that's why I'm not even arguing niggas. Because I knew what was going to happen. If he did get the W, people was going to say that he didn't get the fucking W. So I'm not about to change a nigga mind. Because you saying that he lost makes me right. But he didn't. Because it's enough people saying that he won that makes my prediction of saying he would win the battle correct. And there's enough people still saying that he lost to make my prediction of the culture's not going to let him get the W correct. So I was right. Period. I was right. Can't say I wasn't. That was my prediction. Cass was going to win and the culture wasn't going to let him get the battle. He's winning. He won. That happened. And niggas is really denying it. And you stupid if you say Cass won and don't know shit about battle rap and stuck in 2001 and 2002, all of that. If you think Cass won, all that shit. You're dumb, you're stupid as fuck, you don't know shit, all that, right? But he won. So you can, I'm rubber and you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Since people are stuck in the old days, take that with you. Okay? Since we're stuck in the old days. Since we're stuck in the old days and we're dumb for thinking Cass won. Since we're stuck in the old days and dumb for thinking Cass won, I'm rubber and you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Stick that. It's stuck that in the old days. Okay? You good? We good? Cass 2-1? Cass 3-0? We good? Or is we dumb as hell? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Rubber glue.